All right, I have 2:45. I'll call the Drainage Board meeting to order. The first thing that we have on the agenda is the approval of minutes from our last meeting, which was March 3rd.
I'll make that motion.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Unanimous. Next up, we have our surveyor's report.
Not a whole lot going on right now. We got some complaints with some log jams and beaver dams on the tower drain, which would be west of Richland, just south of 66, between 650, 700 west in that area over to about 800 west. Charlie did trap a lot of beavers on it. Still got some jams, so we're going to have to clean those out. If we can beat some planters, we might get it done. We might go through and just knock the jams out now. That ditch does need to be dipped out though, so that'd probably be a fall project after harvest. We've got 90,000, just shy of 91,000 in that watershed account now in the Baker Creek watershed. So we'll probably try to move forward with that for the fall to pull these jams out if we can get it done in the next week or so. I said if we can stay ahead of planters, then we'll probably just get 3 bids. I don't think it'd be above $3,000, probably just to probably take somebody a day. So I don't believe we need to bid that. We talked to Aaron about something else on council, and I think there's a limit. We don't have to do a formal bid for them. So I believe that's the way we'll go with that. We got a binder from Cash Wagon this week, so Chassie's been scanning those in. Still quite a few steps to go before we can put them all into the GIS. So we're still working on that for a quote to get that finished out. And then Morley is here to discuss this Rio Demo project. So and then outside of that, just got off the phone with a landowner up around 245 and Highway 70 about some log jams up there. That's on what would be the Big Sandy watershed, but it's not a watershed because it never got finished. So I'm going to go meet with that landowner either this evening or tomorrow and get an idea what we need to do to take care of that. And then I guess we'll have to go to council to find some money to take care of that, I believe. So.
Are there any questions regarding the surveyor's report? Yeah.
Well, are we still working on the properties that we need to create the watershed on for?
I've got a meeting Friday with drawing a blank right now.
Midwest.
Clint from Midwest.
Clint?
Yeah.
So we're still waiting,
Yeah.
okay.
So we're still working on that. So that'll take a little bit. Like I said, supposed to have a meeting with him Friday and to go over all we need to do to get that in motion.
Okay.
Are there any other questions regarding the surveyor's report? All right. And what is your name?
Jim Morley Jr.
And you're here with the Rio Development?
Yeah, I'm their consulting engineer. That's the same thing.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So that is just a little exhibit to kind of show you where we are talking about, right there along Highway 66. And this project came through Planning Commission a while back, but as part of its approval, it had to get Drainage Board approval. And this is for a dental clinic and a small parking lot that goes with it. The impact was deemed small enough that it didn't require any detention. However, we are digging a borrow pit to create some fill dirt, and anytime you put in a lake, by default, we get a little bit of detention along the way, and so we're throwing some in, even though we don't need to, so to speak. As you can see, it's kind of where the pink square is on that drawing, and all the water drains kind of to the northeast. There's some existing kind of farm ditches, if you will, in that area that it drains through. And so we would ask for official Drainage Board approval.
Do you have anything that you want to?
So your detention pond is going to be about where the arrow is?
Yeah, it's
or will it
about
be-
right where the arrowhead is where our borrow pit is, which also acts as creates a little bit of detention also.
Sure. Okay.
So you've already presented, your engineered drawings in regards to this, and you've had a chance to review that? or-
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, and I have a copy of them with me if people want to see them, but yeah, we've been through that process.
Yeah, we did that. So, if they're gonna have a detention pond out there, I think that's gonna take care of most everything, so. As long as we don't have any water going west, we'll be in good shape,
You know?
so. Look like from the engineered plans, looks like everything's gonna go to the east, northeast, so I think we'll be in good shape.
Alright, so surveyor deems it acceptable. Is there a motion
I'll
to,
make that motion.
there's a motion, is there a second?
I'll second it.
Any additional conversation? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Unanimous.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Is there any old business? Hearing none, is there any new business? Hearing none, is there a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion, we adjourn.
We have a motion,
Second.
we have a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Adjourn, 2:51.